Guys, what's up? It's T said, and today we're going to be reviewing Barbie Wants Both Season 1, Episode 8. Yeah, so stay in tune. This is my first video on this channel. I'm really excited to make it. And yeah, I've been watching Barbie Wants Both. I've been staying in tune every week. Comes out every Sunday on Now That's TV. And let's just say the show, it's a mess. It's definitely a mess, but you know, it's good TV. It's funny. And yeah, we're gonna review it today. We're gonna give you guys a quick little cute little recap. Yeah, I swear to God, my teeth are not yellow like this. It's really the lighting, so cut me some slack, y'all. So the episode starts off with Toxic saying she wants to may I Lucky. You know, it's basically just starting off from where it left last episode. And if you guys know Lucky Hustler, she was on Jocelyn's Cabaret Season 1, Season 2, and I think Season 3. But in Season 2, she has like an iconic line where she was about to fight Barbie, who's the host of the show. And before fighting Barbie, she turns to Jocelyn and she goes, may I? And she bops that bitch in the fucking face and beats her the fuck up. So, you know, Toxic wants to have her little moment, I guess. So she's saying, you know, may I, while she's approaching Lucky. So, you know, Lucky gets ready. She knows what's about to happen. And, you know, they post up. So, what's crazy to me is before they post up, you hear Toxic yelling, may I? And then Barbie's in the background like, Lucky, where you at, Lucky? Like, Lucky. Like, damn, Barbie, why you want to see your special guest get beat up? Like, damn. I understand she beat the fuck out of you in Jocelyn's Cabaret Season 2, and you got embarrassed, you left the house. But it's like, this is not your lick to get back. If you want to get your lick back, fight her with your hands. You really gonna have Toxic beat her up for you? Like, I just know Barbie wanted to see Lucky get beat up so bad, and it's so crazy to me because it's like, how you about to invite Lucky on your show to be a special guest, you know, to be the infiltrator, let you know who's doing what, who's doing bad stuff behind your back, and you want to see her get beat up. Like, damn, I thought y'all were past that. This really goes to show you how bitches just love to hold grudges. Bitches just love to hold grudges, and it's crazy to me. Barbie is fake as fuck for that. They start fighting, and when I tell you Toxic, like, pushes like Lucky to the ground, she flips her to the ground and starts pop, 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 beating her ass, pop, pop, pop. The whole time I know Barbie's happy as fuck. She thinks she's getting her lick back for some reason. But yeah, Toxic is really beating the fuck out of Lucky, and it's looking really sad for Lucky. It's looking really bad for her. She didn't even have time to put up her hair. You know, her hair is long, pretty, all that. Toxic was pulling on it. And yeah, poor Lucky is all I could say. You know, Lucky was really about that. She was not scared of Toxic at all. You know, she was down for the fight, but she lost, and she lost bad. Then after the fight, Barbie does confirm that she was satisfied to see Lucky get beat up. See, y'all, like, I knew it. I knew Barbie wanted to see Lucky get beat up because, you know, Barbie, you could just tell she holds grudges. She's still upset about Lucky beating her ass on national television on Jocelyn's Cabaret Season 2. And she's really embarrassed. She is. So she wanted to get her lick back. She didn't get her lick back. Toxic got her lick back. Toxic fought Lucky because Lucky was in the background like, oh yeah, Toxic should leave. You know, why is she still here? Da 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 da. Okay, but you have all that energy for Lucky. Where's that energy for Barbie? It's like, I understand you are here for Barbie's love and you like Barbie, so you're not going to disrespect her. But it's like, I don't know, it's kind of giving punk to me, low-key. Like, if you have all that rah-rah energy for Lucky, Barbie was talking to you crazy. She was talking to you reckless. Where was all that energy for her? Like, come on, you just sat there looking real dumb, real stupid. After the fight, you know, Toxic puts on her jacket. She's getting ready to leave the house because Barbie did kick her out, you know, for the whole scandal about her ex-girlfriend sending her text of Toxic, you know, eating ass and, you know, all that. So, Toxic is still yelling, still, you know, popping her shit at Lucky, talking about, may I this, may I that, you just got may I. Like, Toxic, leave. You're not wanted here. You're irritating. You talk too much. You look like BoJack Horseman. Get the fuck out the house. So, yeah, Toxic is leaving, and I'm personally really happy to see her gone because Toxic irritated me. I didn't like how she did Trap Selena in the first couple of episodes. Yes, Trap Selena was irritating, but she didn't deserve to get bullied like that for real, you know? So I'm glad, Toxic got the boot. Then Toxic proceeds to say that nobody is actually there for Barbie. She's the only one there for Barbie. And that I can kind of agree with. You can tell none of the people there are actually there for Barbie. Nobody really like fucks with Barbie like that, except Toxic. Toxic is like, you can tell she really likes her. You can tell she really wants to be with Barbie. The other people are there for, you know, clout. And it's obvious they don't want Barbie's love. I mean, like, it's Barbie. Like, come on. Like, nobody's fighting over you. But yeah, nobody's fighting over you, Barbie. So, except Toxic. Toxic really wanted her. And I feel like that's why Barbie was so mad and upset with Toxic when she found out that, you know, Toxic was being sneaky behind her back, because she actually had feelings for Toxic. She actually liked Toxic. I feel like she could tell that Toxic really liked her as well. And Barbie's not stupid. She knows the people on the show aren't actually there for her love. Barbie just wants to have a TV show, y'all. Barbie just wanted to have a TV show. She does not care if she actually, you know, falls in love with one of these people. She doesn't care. She's literally on Instagram right now posting with some nigga, you know, calling him her man, all this, all that. It's like, girl, when you're on a love TV show, you're not supposed to post about your love life until the show is finished. So she basically kind of spoiled it for all of us. Yeah, she's with this random ass nigga who's not even a part of the show. So it's like, what? I thought you wanted to have a poly relationship with the people on your show. But, you know, hey, she's still getting that coin, I guess. The views are still coming in for Barbie, so, you know, I guess she don't care. So, you know, after Toxic leaves, Lucky is in the basement. She's pacing back and forth, you know. She got all that adrenaline. She just got into a fight. She's mad. She's upset. She doesn't seem embarrassed to me. She's just mad because I feel like she knows she did not do her big one. She knows that she lost the fight and she lost it bad. She's not embarrassed. She's just mad. You can tell she's mad and she really wants to get her lick back. She wants to beat the fuck out of Toxic. She's talking about, oh, it's not over. We're not done. We're not done. No, we're not. So, you know, I really hope that at the reunion we can see a little scuffle between Lucky and Toxic. And I really hope that, you know, Lucky can bop her in the head a couple times. You know, leave her knotted up. Because Toxic deserves it. She gets on my last nerve. So they get done with round 1. And now they're, you know, going in for round 2. I guess Lucky's not satisfied. She got beat the fuck up. And she's not happy about that. She is not okay with it. So she said round 2. Round 2. She said post up. Post up. They fought. Lucky got her ass beat again, and I just really hate it for Lucky. I really hate it for Lucky because I'm rooting for her. You know, I'm rooting for Lucky. I like Lucky. She's chill. She's quiet. She's a sweet girl. Toxic irritates the fuck out of me. She needs to leave the house ASAP. But, you know, like, I feel really bad for Lucky. And honestly, if I was Lucky, though, even if I knew I was going to lose, I would still want a second round because I want to get a couple hits in. The first round, she didn't get no hits in, so I get that. I get it for real. Lucky's screaming, top of her lungs, going crazy. You know, she's very upset, very mad. I feel very bad for Lucky. But, you know, hopefully she can redeem herself later on in the season. In this scene, Lucky's really giving me, like, Razor vibes from the latest episode of Baddies West, season 3, episode 8. Because Lucky just keeps on saying, no, 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 no. Like, Lucky is mad. She's pissed. And it's really just giving me major drunk Razor vibes. Like, she's mad. She keeps repeating herself. You can tell it's really, like, getting to her head. She's mad that she just got beat up. She's real mad. She's not embarrassed. She's just mad. She wants to beat that bitch up. Rightfully so. Because, like, Toxic, why do you have all that energy for Lucky but not for Barbie? And it's like, Lucky, if I were you, I would be mad at Barbie. Because Barbie was shady as fuck, talking about, Lucky, where are you? Lucky, where are you? Knowing damn well Toxic was about to beat her ass. Like, Barbie, you fake ass bitch. You know, what's his name? I think his name is Chinks or Ink, something like that. He's, you know, comforting Lucky, letting her know, you know, it's okay, it's okay. You stepped up to the plate. You weren't scary. Like, you know, I respect you for stepping up to the plate and, you know, still popping your shit. Chinks is so fine, y'all. He's so, he's such a hoe, though. He is a hoe. And you can tell Barbie really likes him because she always calls him daddy and all that. And she doesn't call anybody else daddy except Tarzan. But you can tell she really likes Chinks. And it's like, Barbie, Chinks doesn't, no. Chinks is not the one. He is a hoe. He will cheat on you. The moment y'all leave that loft you're in, that cabin, he gonna be cheating on you. Because Barbie, I'm gonna keep it a buck. You're not the cutest girl in the world. The surgery's kind of, you know, fucked you up a little bit in the face. And in the bottom area, the back area, it's looking a bit diaper-like, a bit. too big for the legs. You know, these BBLs be killing y'all type shit. So I don't think Chinks is really, you know, here for Lucky. Oh my God, not Lucky. Barbie. I feel like he's more so here for the exposure because he's already big. He has like 400K on Instagram. You know, he gets a lot of bitches, all that. So I feel like he's just trying to, you know, solidify his brand more so. But then after all that, it goes to the scene where they're in the basement. You know, the team that lost the challenge in the episode before, they were like, you know what? Why don't we decorate the house for Barbie and make like a little Halloween themed party and have a cute little party in the basement? So that's what they're doing in this scene. They're having a little party. I mean, if you could call it that. They're really just like sitting in the room and there's Halloween decorations up. You know, Muffin Man is doing his little comedy skit. He's not funny whatsoever, not at all. You know, you can laugh at him. I wouldn't, you know, laugh with him per se. His jokes aren't, you know, funny. But, you know, he's doing his little 1-2. Barbie is expressing her disappointment with, you know, Muffin and his jokes. But that's what's happening as of right now. So then Chinks comes up to the front and center in front of Barbie next to Muffin Man. And he decides that it's going to be a good idea for him to sing. I don't know why he thought that would be a good idea because his voice was quite literally horrendous. It was horrible. I really wanted to skip through it. It was really bad. It was really bad. I don't know if he was trying or not, but it was really bad. Like, it was horrible. Barbie was not having it at all. Smiling, but because the nigga's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because he's cute. She wasn't smiling because she was satisfied with the singing. The singing it wasn't doing it. So then everybody in the group starts singing along together, and you know, it's a cute little moment. It's cute for the show, whatnot. They're all singing together, and yeah, I love it. I love it for them, I really do. And Tarzan decides to give, you know, Barbie a lap dance, if you could call it. He's basically just humping her in the face. Yeah, just humping her straight in the face, and you know, doing his thing. And you know, in that situation, I do wish I was Barbie, because Tarzan is, you know, a fine, nice piece of chocolate meat. But yeah, Barbie has some fine ass niggas on her show. She really does. I mean, there's only like maybe, which ones are fine? There's only 2. What am I talking about? Tarzan's fine, Chinks is fine. That little white boy, like, what is he doing there? You don't want him there. The other boy that was obviously gay that got kicked off the show, no. Bone Crusher, I like his aura. I'm just not into him, you know, physically, but I like his attitude, his demeanor. And the girls are cute. I would say all the girls are cute except Riri. And then the one, she's one of the black girls on the show. She has her body done. She's a bit bigger. And she's the one that like catfishes on Instagram. Her name starts with a D, I think. But yeah, she's not cute. But all the other girls are cute. Oh, who else is the cute one? Star. I forget what his name is, but he's cute as well. He's a bit tall, lanky. He's cute. Then here comes Lucky. You know, she has a little presentation for Barbie. You know, the group that's in the basement with the little Halloween party. She has a little presentation. And she says something that I can tell, like, really upset Barbie. She wasn't trying to upset her, but she goes, you know, I made this little thing for you. I feel like there's nobody in the house is really here for you for real. And I could tell that really like upset Barbie or made her feel some type of way, because afterwards her demeanor and her tone kind of changed. She was a bit more mellow. She seemed a bit, you know, a little bit sad, because Lucky is in the house, remember, to be an infiltrator. She is a pretend contestant, but she's not competing for Barbie's love. She's really just there to see what everybody's up to, what everybody's doing, if anybody's doing anything sneaky behind Barbie's back. So the fact that came from Lucky, that she thinks nobody's here for Barbie, I could tell that really hurt Barbie. And it's like, Barbie, but you knew already that none of these people were here for you. Like, be for real. Like, you knew that. Like, none of these people want you for real. Like, come on now. Like, Barbie, please. But, you know, I guess she still felt some type of way. Because, you know, I feel like Barbie deep down knows that people are there for clout. But at the same time, I think she has a little bit of hope that, you know, one of them actually does like her. Because, you know, it's also an ego thing. Like, imagine having a bunch of people in your house competing for your love, just to realize that none of them actually like you. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad case. So for Lucky's presentation, she basically just showed, the group a video on the TV of Barbie's kids saying, hi to their mom, that they miss her. And yeah, I think Barbie liked it. I think she appreciated it. She didn't like, drop a tear or anything. But, she was like, oh, Lucky, that's so sweet. So I really do think Barbie appreciated the little presentation. I was expecting a bit more the way Lucky was, hyping herself up. But, it was cute. It was a cute little moment. So then Barbie brings up the fact that, Lucky said nobody's really here for her. She goes, so Lucky, you really think nobody's here for me? And she goes, not really. I feel like if anybody is here for you, though, it would be between Chinks and Tarzan. Then Barbie proceeds to ask, who do you think is not here for me? And Lucky says the rest of the cast. It's a great opportunity to be on TV, to be on Now That's TV. Now That's TV is popping right now. And people want to be on TV. People don't care if it's a love show or not. They just want to be on television. So that's kind of what Lucky's telling Barbie. So essentially, she just thinks that Chinks and Tarzan are the only ones there for her. And I mean, I kind of agree in a sense. I feel like some of the girls, might like Barbie a little bit, but I would say that Chinks and Tarzan do kind of stand out a bit from the crowd. Also, Bone Crusher does as well. I can tell Bone Crusher likes Barbie somewhat. Yeah, so I somewhat agree with that statement. And I feel like Chinks and Tarzan are honestly going to be the two that she has the most struggle with choosing between. I feel like it's going to end up being between, for the boys, between Chinks and Tarzan, and for the girls, maybe like between Smooth and Bossy, even though I don't think Bossy is there for Barbie. I don't think Bossy likes Barbie. I caught a vibe from Bossy that she isn't really feeling Barbie and she kind of regrets being on the show. That's just like what my intuition is telling me. She just gives it a little bit like, not awkward, but she's just a bit shy, reserved, a little bit nervous. And I don't really think she likes Barbie that much. So then Barbie proceeds to call up Miss London. Miss London is the one that I said earlier isn't the cutest. She gives catfish on Instagram. The body's banging, but the face could, it's not the cutest. But Barbie proceeds to tell Miss London that she is upset that Miss London basically, did the do with one of the cast members before the show. And Barbie doesn't like that at all. No, she doesn't. But Miss London says, it was for work. She is a star. So it's what she does to make her money. And that's what she told Barbie. And Barbie seemed to be understanding of that. And then she proceeds to ask, is there anybody else in the house who has been, people behind her back? So nobody wants to speak up but Mr. Muffin Man. He comes up in front of Barbie and he says, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to say no names, but something happened the other night. Barbie, she threw something at Muffin Man. She's like, who the fuck Muffin Man? Who the Muffin Man? All that. She's not having it. She wants to know who Muffin Man. Then for some reason, the nerdy white boy, I forget his name, he goes into Muffin Man's room and he's like, oh, let me for some reason go get Muffin Man's condom. Like, ew, you are a dirty little boy. Yes, you are. He goes in the room. He picks up the condom with a napkin and he throws it on the floor in front of Barbie. Like, what? Have some respect. Like, that's so unhygienic and dirty. Like, ew. Why are you picking up condoms? Used condoms. Like, what? So Barbie's mad. Barbie is pissed. Just there looking like real dumb, real stupid. Like, Muffin, you done fucked up, Muffin. You done fucked up. So, Barbie stands up. She starts pressing Muffin. She gets all up in his face. And she's like, so who did you fuck? Who did you fuck? Who did you fuck? And Muffin, he's like talking to the crowd like, I think we should just fess up. Muffin, yeah, do that. Fess up. Do that. So Barbie goes, so you fucked someone. Yeah, he already said that. And she slaps him across the face. He's looking real dumb, like looking real stupid. And yeah, she then grabs him by the neck, pushes him against the wall, and starts poking him in the head. Muffin's just looking real dumb, real stupid. Like, he looks so dumb. He's just like looking so stupid. Like, Muffin, like, come on, you're embarrassing yourself. But Barbie is like, I feel like she's trying to be mad, but she doesn't actually care because Barbie's not attracted to Muffin. Barbie don't want Muffin. Let's be for real. So then it cuts to a scene that's earlier that day, and you see Lucky talking to a group of people, and they're scheming on Bossy. They're like, you know what? We're gonna set Bossy up and make it look like she fucked Muffin. So they have their little plan, and their reasoning behind this is they want to see, Bossy come out her shell. They want to see how she's gonna react. It's kind of giving me bully vibes. I don't like that. I don't like it for them. I don't. It's not a good look for them. They look mean. They look like mean girls and mean boys. But, that's what these shows are like. So they're scheming on Bossy. Poor Bossy, for real. Like, Bossy doesn't want any problems with nobody. Bossy stays in her own lane, but they keep trying Bossy. They just try Bossy because she's quiet. She stays to herself. So they said, you know what? I want to see her come out her shell. Let's scheme on her. Let's scheme on Bossy. So turns out Muffin did not actually fuck anybody. They wanted to make the condom look used. So, they made it look used and whatnot. I guess they put it in Bossy's vicinity or whatever. I don't know. But somehow they found out that, it had something to do with Bossy. And, yeah, so Muffin was a part of the whole scheme. So he really took those slaps for no reason, he didn't deserve those slaps, poor Muffin, but he got them slaps, he did. So then it goes back to, present day scene, and Lucky goes, okay, it was a prank. Y'all, I don't know why they did Barbie like that. That is so mean. Like, I would be pissed if I was Barbie, for real. Like, why'd they do her like that? But, Barbie's a good sport about it. She's not too upset or anything. So then the party, it ends. They all clap. They cut a cake for Barbie, whatnot. And then Pop Smoke, it's either Pop Smoke, who's the porn star, or Chinks, says, us two are the only competition for real. We're the only ones, really doing our big ones. And, Nerdy White Boy goes, whoa, 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 whoa. And then he wants to say, hey, I may be the white guy here, but that don't mean I can't fuck shit up. What's his name again? I forget. I really forget, but I like him. He's funny. The Nerdy White Boy, he's cool. Anyways, nobody takes the comment too seriously. It was a joke, so they move on pretty quick. So then Bone Crusher, he surprises Barbie with a meal that he cooked for her. It looks like a nice little pasta with like maybe a meat sauce or something. It looks real good. And I was like, okay, Bone Crusher can cook. We love a man who can get dirty in the kitchen. Yes, we do. Barbie really appreciated that. So then, there's a trend in these shows. They like to be very overly sexual for some reason. And, Pop Smoke, the porn star. Barbie tells him, I want to see one of your videos. Put it up on the big screen. Pop Smoke, you can tell he's pretty hesitant. He doesn't really want to. And Barbie goes, I've never seen a more shy porn star in my life. And the thing about Barbie is she does not really understand. I feel like she doesn't understand consent or the word no. A lot of times people tell her like they feel uncomfortable with doing something, and she'll be like, okay, but you're here for me. Like, you want my love. So do whatever I ask you to, do whatever I say. Like, Barbie, no, like, consent. Like, hello, like, if somebody's telling you they don't want to do something, or if you feel the vibe that they're not comfortable with doing something, let it be. But no, Barbie like pushes it and pushes it and pushes it because she wants good content for the television show, for the TV show. And it's like, Barbie, like, you made Trap Selena uncomfortable. Now you're making Pop Smoke uncomfortable. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. And then, us, the audience, we got shown a scene. Like, I didn't even know these networks or channels allowed all that. I mean, never mind. They really got girls running around naked on Now That's TV. But they show us a full-blown porn scene, and it's between Pop Smoke and Miss London. Ciao. Then Barbie decides to ask Pop Smoke in front of Miss London. Barbie loves to just like put people in awkward situations. She's a little psychopath. She goes, do you miss that C? Do you miss that C? And he goes, I mean, yeah, it's cool and whatnot, it's cool. And Barbie goes, do you miss that C? Do you miss it? He goes, no, I don't miss it. I don't miss it. And then, obviously, Miss London felt some type of way. And, Barbie asks Miss London, do you miss that? She goes, no, not at all. And Barbie goes, so it wasn't hitting? Miss London goes, no, not really. And it was just like awkward for me to watch because I could feel like, why does Barbie love putting people in awkward situations like that? Like, Barbie, what's wrong with you? You're crazy. But yeah, it was, and the porn scene is it's just too much. Like, why are we showing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, now that's TV. Like, I understand y'all would do anything for ratings and views, and I really do like your network. Like, y'all are good TV for real. But like, we don't need to see all that extra. Like, y'all could have blurred out the screens. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. So then we're switching scenes. They're out of the basement. The little party scene is over. And Barbie is talking to the group, talking about how she feels like Geeked Up, who's the nerdy white boy, did his big one. Because in the previous episode, you know, he called out a couple people that he felt like weren't there for Barbie. And when they pressed him, he did not budge. He did not move. He was scared. You could see it in his face. But he stood his ground. You know what I'm saying? So Barbie's hyping up Geeked Up. And, you know, I feel like she's proud of him because he's stepping out of his shell. You know, he's a bit more reserved, a bit more quiet. He's one of the smaller ones. Well, he is the smallest one amongst all the boys. So Barbie's, you know, proud of him. And everybody is agreeing with Barbie. They're saying, yeah, you know, we're proud of Geeked Up. He did his big one. And I was like, okay, good job, Geeked Up. Good job. You did that, you know. You didn't back down when Tarzan pressed you in the last episode. You know, me, like, Tarzan is a big man. And I would have been like, sorry, daddy. But Geeked Up did not back down. He was not scared. You know what I'm saying? So now Barbie's just going around in a circle, asking everybody who they want to see more of. Like, obviously themselves. Like, they're not here for anybody else, Barbie. They're here to win. They are here to win your love, apparently. So why are you so concerned about, you know, who they want to see more of? And Barbie's always asking that. She's always like, who do you guys think should pop out more? Who do you guys think is doing their big ones? And it's like, Barbie, like, they're in competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not about to hype up their competition to you. Like, no, be for real, Barbie. Come on now. So then Barbie asked Geeked Up who he wants to see more of, and he goes, Chinks. And then Barbie goes, oh, that's not his name. Like, his name is Red Flags. So apparently his name is Red Flags now. The one that, you know, is wearing the red champion hoodie in the first episode, the cute one. Yeah, that one. Geeked Up says he wants to see more of Chinks. Red Flags. Red Flag. He wants to see Red Flag prove himself, to prove that he's not a hoe. And Barbie's like, well, you shouldn't want to see that. He's your competition. You should want to see him fail. And I'm like, finally, like, duh. But it's like, Barbie, why even ask that question in the first place? Like, you don't make sense. Barbie does not make sense to me. But yeah, you know, Geeked Up, he got pressed the first time he addressed Tarzan and Red Flags. But I guess he's not scary. He's addressing Red Flags again. So yeah, everybody's just outside. You know, they're having a cute little kiki. They're bonding, getting along, and, you know, just talking. They're just chit-chatting. So Barbie asked the group, raise of hands, who thinks Geeked Up should sleep on the couch tonight? Because I guess, you know, Barbie still wants to punish Geeked Up for what he did in the last episode when, you know, they were at their challenge riding the ATVs, and Geeked Up, you know, pulled over to smoke a cigarette. I guess Barbie didn't like that. She said, oh, you want to act like a bad bitch? Only bad bitches do that. Only bad bitches get to take smoke breaks and leave from the group. You're not the bad bitch. I'm the bad bitch in the relationship. So, you know, Barbie felt some type of way. So she asked, you know, everybody, should Geeked Up sleep on the couch tonight? And everybody raises their hand. So it looks like Geeked Up will be sleeping on the couch. And then that pretty much concludes the episode. They all, you know, leave their little gathering in the backyard. They call it a night. Barbie goes back home. They all go to sleep. And then it shows us the preview for next week's episode, which will be episode 11. So it looks like in the next episode, Barbie says she's going to be sending home 5 people. She's been saying that for the past 6 episodes. At this point, I think it's like a tick of hers just to say that. I think she just likes saying that phrase because no one's going home. Like 2 people have gone home since the show has started. And for the past like 6 episodes, she's been saying 5 people are going to go home. 5 people are going to go home. And then we also see that her mom comes in this episode to make an appearance. Then it shows us a quick little scene of Barbie and her mom arguing. Barbie says something like, all the tough shit that I had to go through as a child, and you want to be in my life now, something like that. Seems like, you know, Barbie had a traumatic upbringing, which, you know, we can kind of infer based on how she acts as of now, we can kind of tell that the childhood must not have been, you know, the best. But yeah, it looks like her mom and Barbie really get into it. So that's it for today's video, guys. It was a good episode, I guess. I mean, I don't really expect that much from the show. It's pretty, you know, poorly structured. But, you know, now that's TV, their production's getting up, they're doing better. So go them, I guess. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys. This is my first video. I'm very excited to be posting. And also follow me on Instagram at t.ced, T-E-E.C-E-D. And, you know, subscribe, like, comment, turn on post notifications, because every week we're going to be coming in with more reviews, more reactions. So stay tuned. Bye, guys.